Hello and welcome to Caring for Me, Caring for You, a thought and a prayer for the week. Yes, I'm still here in Bali. I will be leaving next week to return to New York City and to a very busy and wonderful schedule for National Family Caregiver Month. Those of you in New York, please mark down on your calendar November 10th at the Marble Collegiate Church, the church that I've had the privilege of serving at for many years before I retired from that position. And I'm going to have the privilege of doing an afternoon program entitled Family Caregiving versus Cure Giving. We're going to have some wonderful people there with us, people who have been, organizations have been very much impacted by the generosity of Marble and its very special Easter offering. So it's a free afternoon, 2 o'clock, Fifth Avenue and 29th Street in Manhattan. And I really invite you to be with us. It will not be being broadcast or taped because I want to be able to move, and to do that doesn't allow it if we're taping. We have to be in a more centralized area. So it's going to be live, 2 o'clock, the Marble Collegiate Church. Caring for Me, Caring for You presents Family Caregiving versus Cure Giving. A very, very important topic. And I'm looking forward to doing that. I have had the most wonderful 6 weeks. I've been here, and one of the focuses of this trip was to spend time with the Sahaja Foundation here in Bali, which Donnie and I had the privilege of really co founding with five incredibly talented people here in Bali, people in the healthcare industry, people within the government who are looking, as are many countries all over the world. It's the biggest question going on. People are living longer. How do we care for them? How do we engage them? How do we appreciate the silver economy? Because there are less and less people being born, but far more who are becoming 70s, 80s, 90s, and over 100. And that's only going to increase, continuing, I think, forever. And therefore, the topic of family caregiving, not only caring for the seniors, but ways in which we can empower them to care for others, and they certainly are doing that. So the Sahaja Foundation was found here in Bali to bring caregiving and healthcare into the villages, into areas where Wi-Fi doesn't exist, where electricity is extremely limited. And so, based upon some of the work that I have done in the tourism field, which allowed me to understand the infrastructure of the healthcare system here, I made some suggestions. I put together an outline, something we now call the Sahaja model, and something which is replicable. And we honestly look forward, thanks to CARE CFA, to taking it internationally and building a world of alliances in family caregiving. It's one of my favorite topics. I don't have to explain that to you. I'm with you week after week talking about family caregiving. And no matter where I go, I'm always impressed by the acts of love and caring that our caregivers do. You know, I am an ordained clergy person. We like to think that the church and religion helps bring us together, but sadly, there are many people who have used the religions of the world to divide us and, frankly, cause wars. We hope that governments would bring us together and help us to unite. But there have been people within that have divided, that have caused great, great difficulties and horrors and wars. But family caregivers, when you bring them together, it's all about love and caring. So, yes, I am committed for the rest of my life to uniting the world in family caregiving. For those of you who follow me, you'll note that I have put a special funding request to help the work that's being done here in Bali. This is not money for me, it's not for Donnie. We're donors just like you are, and certainly have contributed the intellectual properties that have created this wonderful, wonderful experiment in seeing how what I've created in New York could transfer to another country, another culture, with certain adjustments, great respect, but above and beyond all, love and care prevail. So I have, for my 78th birthday, which is coming next week, I have chosen as the funding for that celebration to be for monies given to the Sahaja Foundation. And that is done through the Caregiver Coalition Fund of America, of which I have been a member of the board and am an advisor to the president. It is a 501c3, so your gift is tax deductible. And we would appreciate your support of the work that these wonderful people are doing here in Bali. I've had the privilege of bringing together several other foundations, uniting them, literally building a caregiving coalition here, something many of you joined me in doing in New York many, many years ago. Bringing people together, uniting them in the wonderful work that they're doing, and each of us learning what the other is doing so we can call upon them when someone comes into our life who would be better served by introducing them to someone else. And that only comes with connections. And those sorts of things cost money in order to make this happen. And therefore, no matter what you might be able to give, know that it's extremely, extremely appreciated. I thank you already, and I know that you will respond. Thank you so very much. Now, one of the thoughts that I've been having, and I know many people have been, this has been a time of great nerve wracking as we're preparing for the election in America. They've just had the transfer of power here in Indonesia with the new president and vice president. These sorts of things are exhausting, and certainly there has never been an election like the election taking place in America. I'm pleased to know that all of you are going to be voting. I just know that and believe it, and I thank you for it. It's very important that we protect and care for a nation that has flaws, there's no question. But together, we can move forward and build this wonderful democracy. So let's not, whatever we do, give up on the world. And there was a reading I saw just recently, and I thought I want to share it with you because it aligns to this. It renews our strength when we just get so weary of all the nonsense of campaigns, quite frankly. Don't give up on this year. Keep fighting for the good. Keep showing up. Keep loving. Keep giving back. Keep being kind. Keep being brave. Keep caring. Keep trying new things. Keep showing grace. Keep on. The world needs you to believe in the good. And that, my friends, is what we need to do today, tomorrow, and always. And I'm going to end this brief broadcast with a prayer from Peace Be Still, Prayers and Affirmations for Family Caregivers, entitled Love. What a precious picture, what a beautiful truth. All around us are those we love here on earth now, those who have gone before us, those on the next plane of life beyond mortal sight and sound. What a picture. Yet in spirit we are one forever. Help us draw upon their strength, when we feel overwhelmed, used, abused, mistreated, and depressed. Let their spirits surround us, motivate us, bless us, and revive us once again. Together we are marching through this earthly life, helping, loving, and caring one another, striving to do unto others as we would have them do unto us. Let us be the hands, the ears, the arms, the heart, the smile, and the hugs of the divine, giving love and joy and service to one another until that blessed day when, instead of living on earth, knowing that God is with us here, we shall be with God as we understand that word in eternity. Forever we are blessed, and with the blessed for and of all time. Love. Onward in love and caregiving. Namaste. God bless. And I'll see you very soon from New York. God bless. Take care. Thank you.